Well, Stuart, it's a busy week for bank earnings this week, and we've heard today from UBS and late yesterday from Deutsche Bank. What have they told us?
Two of the big banks in Europe. Quite an interesting day this morning because both share prices are up almost exactly the same. Big moves in both, up 8%. Look at UBS first. Why is it up? Very solid set of results. You recall that last year the new CEO said, right, we're going to focus more on wealth management, less on the bits of investment banking we're never going to be good at. The market really liked it. That strategy, it's been re-rated a lot, and Q1 was vindicating their results on the one hand, and that's why that did well. And on Deutsche, they also up almost 8% this morning because of the capital raising last night. 2.8 billion euros brings its core tier 1 Basel III compliant capital adequacy ratio more in line with peers. So two good sets of results as far as the market was concerned this morning.
So how should investors interpret this? What sort of impact does it have on the valuations?
And both these results are interesting because both these banks have had very different experiences share price-wise over the last 12, 18 months, 5 years even. UBS has grossly outperformed Deutsche Bank by about 30% over 1 year and 3 years. Why is that? Investors thought that Deutsche Bank was undercapitalized, and as I said before, they liked the UBS strategy. So the question this morning is, do I continue with UBS, which seems to be doing very well, but has a price-to-book ratio twice that of Deutsche Bank, or do I now switch to Deutsche Bank now it looks better capitalized?
What's your view on that? I guess if you switch to Deutsche Bank, you need to have a view that perhaps the question marks over capital have been resolved. Do you think that's the case?
I think the interesting thing from a share point of view, there's no doubt that now UBS is focused on wealth management, asset management, that type of thing. They're very much geared into markets. If you think markets are going to be very strong, they look like the one to go for. But a lot of that will already be discounted in the UBS share price, whereas the capital announcement yesterday from Deutsche was out of the blue. That's unexpected by markets. At that kind of valuation, you'd almost think a switch is on there.
Well, it sounds like it's been interesting numbers from both banks and both welcomed by investors, but we'll have to wait and see whether those capital questions return for Deutsche Bank. Stuart, thanks very much.